Lakers lost to the Brooklyn Nets just the other night. They were up big time going into the second half, and then ended up being outscored by the Brooklyn Nets 68-44. They had to pull AD, they had to pull LeBron out of the game because they were just down by so much. And obviously, I'm not saying like the Lakers are the worst team in the world or anything, but they can't be losing to the Brooklyn Nets because that's just embarrassing. We have a big move surely that the Lakers were planning to make here. The thing is that they benched like D'Lo before, but he's been playing really well, so I don't really know what they're going to do, but we'll find out soon enough. Anyway, that is not the point in today's video at all, because if you looked at today's video title and what you're looking at on screen right now, I have decided to put Shaquille O'Neal on today's Los Angeles Lakers roster to save their season. Yes, I'm putting all of my faith here in Shaquille O'Neal to hopefully save this Lakers roster. Now, is this, of course, a realistic thing? No, obviously, because Shaq doesn't play anymore. However, I just thought it'd be pretty curious to see how well this Lakers team does with Shaquille O'Neal on the roster. Now, obviously, the Lakers just need help regardless of who it's from, and hopefully Shaq can provide them that spark that they need to hopefully win a championship here on NBA 2K24. So if you are ready, I'm ready. Let's get into the video and let's get started. Let me show you the rotation first before we get into things. All right, so here's what we're rocking with. We got D'Lo at the 1, Reeves at the 2, LeBron at the 3, AD at the 4, and Shaq at the 5. Of course, off the bench, we got Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, Christian Wood, and Gabe Vincent. Hopefully, things turn out right here. I'm going to update you guys at the All-Star break and see how things are going at that point. And hopefully, we're doing pretty good, and hopefully, we have a lot better record than the Lakers have what they have in real life right now. I'll see you guys soon enough. All right, so we're here at the All-Star break. Of course, we end up with Shaq on the roster. We got LeBron here, too, and AD. So all three of who we expect to be on this roster is here. And at this point in the season, we're 36-16 atop the Western Conference. We have lost 2 games in a row, though. However, things are looking good. 119 points a game this year, 55 rebounds, 29 boards. Hopefully, things go pretty well. I just want to see Shaq stats. I'm gonna show you guys like LeBron, AD. At the end of the season here, Shaq's putting up 25, 13 points, almost 3 boards a game this season. So he's doing his thing, and obviously, you put those numbers on today's Los Angeles Lakers roster. Just by anyone, not saying Shaq, could be anyone else, although it would be nice if it was Shaq. They would be doing a lot better than what they're doing right now. Either way, I catch up with you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully, this Lakers squad continues to be the top seed out west. I'll see you guys soon enough. Luka is your MVP this year. He's averaging 39 a game. We got Victor Rookie of the Year. Lonzo 6-man. We got Shaq Defensive Player of the Year. Good for him. And let's see what happens. No Shaq on the first team or any of our players. We end up with both LeBron and Shaq on the second team. So very, very good for us. As you see, we're top the Western Conference still. Let me show you all the stats first off before we get into things. Shaq led the wing scoring for us. He had 25 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks a game. LeBron was next. He had 22 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. AD had 17 and 9 this year. As his scoring went down a bit, but obviously Shaq being there is going to be playing a factor. D'Lo had 15 points, 6 assists, and Reeves had 13-5 this year. And Hachimura even had 10 points a game off the bench. And at the end of the season, we went 54-28, so we were the first seed out in the Western Conference. Pretty much the exact same record at home and on the road. Pretty shocking. But the thing is, I'm not complaining either way. So good for us this season. So the 3-point percentage wasn't very high. We only shot 32%. But we'll take it because we were first out in the Western Conference. And let's see how things go. Also, so we're playing the Nuggets in the first round. How are the Nuggets only the 8th seed on the year? That's a bit shocking. I don't really think they made any moves unless someone's injured. No, this is the exact same squad. So let's see how this goes. In game 1, we end up taking game 1, 120-86. We were too powerful for that Nuggets team. We also win game 2, only by 9 this time. But D'Lo has 24 and AD drops 26. Also, Shaq and LeBron had 20 as well in that game. 146-143. We went to overtime. Jokic almost had a 45-point triple-double, but he didn't. D'Lo's been cooking in the playoffs here, let me tell you that. And again, a huge performance by our huge big 3 right there, and we end up sweeping the Nuggets in the first round. So we're taking on the New Orleans Pelicans in the second round. Now, honestly, I think the Nuggets team is better than this Pelican squad. So we'll see what happens. But maybe I spoke too soon because game 1 we end up losing to the Pelicans. CJ and Ingram combined for 70 points there. 94 including Zion there. We end up winning game 2, 121-88. So good for us. So game 3. We take game 3 by 13 points. Ingram had 32. Shaq had 36 and 16 boards in this one. He's a different animal. Let me tell you that. Shaq is such an amazing player. 136.18. We win this one. Valanciunas drops 37, I think that said, but D'Lo drops 35 for us, averaging 21 points a game here in the playoffs. He's taking this game to a whole new level. We end up losing in game 5. D'Lo drops 25 again, but Ingram and Valanciunas are too much for us. And in game 6, we end up losing. Once again, Valanciunas has been cooking us. Let me tell you that. He's averaging like 20 points a game this series. Shaq's got a 20-20 game, but we'll see what happens in game number 7. And we end up losing. We blow the series right there. We were so set to win, and we end up losing. Wow. Even with Shaq on the roster, we end up losing. Let's simulate the rest of the playoffs there. And we got the OKC Thunder beating the Cleveland Cavs in the NBA Finals. That was actually pretty shocking. I was not expecting that at all. We were doing so well and everything. And then it looks like Jonas Valanciunas, of all things, they beat us. So either way, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please share, like, subscribe for future content. Looks like even if you did add Shaq onto this roster, now obviously they're a better team with Shaq on this roster, but the thing is though, the ultimate goal is to win NBA championship, and even with Shaq on the roster, it looks like they're unfortunately not going to be getting there. Either way, I hope you all enjoy your day, and I'll see you next time.